on the different position groups that Auburn needed a lot of help. And again, when you lose 34 guys and now you've added 35.
I was going to say, that's unusual almost when you have more people that are out or coming in than what transferred out. And so really impressed with how well Alex Golish and his staff have contributed to just this whole transfer portal, and it only being one window. We keep saying that, but there's only one window, so everything that you want and need to get out of the portal, go ahead and get it now.
So you look down, and Auburn is still 12th in the rankings according to 24/7. Now with 35 players, we got 4 4-star guys and 29 3-stars. There's just not very many 5-stars in the portal, period. There's just a smattering. LSU's got 2 of them. They've got 39 commits, 11 4-stars and 23 3-stars. But if you look, it's SEC heavy. LSU 1, Ole Miss 2, Texas 3, and then you go down. Kentucky's up there, Texas A&M's up there, Auburn's up there, Alabama comes in at 15, Oklahoma comes in at 19, and then South Carolina at 20, Tennessee at 21, Missouri at 23, Florida's at 26, Arkansas at 28, Georgia at 30 with only 9. Only 9 commit. Some of these teams, now Auburn's up to 35, UCLA's got 41 players that they picked up. I think I saw – who else did I see with a massive number? Oklahoma State has 54.
They had a lot of guys transfer out.
Yeah, they almost just hemorrhaged their entire team.
But, I mean, they're one of the ones with a 5-star, 4 4-stars, and 44 3-stars. So talk about an entire new roster that you're putting together.
Right, and you look at Oklahoma State, and you look at Texas Tech, and you look at Texas, lots of money. And that's what we talked about this morning. The ceiling's going to continue to go up. And I don't know when you decide, hey, the ceiling for everybody else may be pushed up just by a few colleges willing to just go do things absurd. You only can do certain things based on what you have to budget. So like I said this morning, you really have to be a much better evaluator of talent. And when you do invest $3, $4, $5 million in a player, you better be almost 100% certain that that's a guy that's going to be able to come in and not just play, but really contribute. Now, I know it's different for different positions. Quarterback, obviously, is priority number 1 for everybody when you're building your team. But, I mean, it's like the Texas Tech booster came out and said, Auburn and Alabama's not going to be able to compete with me anymore because – if Auburn, if it really just comes down to the money and nothing else matters, like the environment, the everything that goes into the particular program, it literally is just about the bottom dollar. Well, if you got a guy over there that's willing to go, well, if you offer 5, I'm gonna offer 6. If you offer 6, I'm gonna offer 7, and there's no
competing.
Yeah, I mean, then you're never gonna beat that guy. But I don't know that it always just comes down to just the money. The money's important. But if a guy's like, hey, do you want to play for this team or do you want to play for this team? All the other things that go into making a decision about where you want to go play.
Yeah, when you were talking about how if you're going to be spending X amount of money on somebody and thinking that, okay, they have to contribute something to this team if I'm going to be spending this much money, we can talk about Auburn as a great example of spending a lot of money and not utilizing the guys that you're, number one, spending so much money on, but also the talent that they have that you don't have the coaching to improve them and to use them to their talent. And so I think you're going to see a lot of not coaching turnover, but I think you're going to see a lot of coaches that aren't doing their jobs get exposed.
I agree.
And I don't think that's something we've really touched on too much. And it's not just at Auburn. Definitely last year we saw a lot of that and kind of the lack thereof coaching, and especially all the gossip and rumors that we heard about what was going on.
And you brought this up this morning. I thought you nailed it about, and look, I'm not sitting here just poking holes at anybody, but Jay Thornton didn't do his job. I don't know how else to say it, because it's a really good example of, you can't just go get the number 1 offensive lineman in the portal or the number 10 offensive lineman in the portal, and then you have all these other guys, which was the most experienced group on the team, and just go, okay, just go play. Because it don't work that way.
That's right, because if you don't have a coach that is able to produce and coach them up to another level, that's why they're going to your school. That's the whole point of it. I think, again, and it's not just, Auburn that this is happening at, but a lot of other schools, you're about to be seeing how many coaches have not been doing their job, how many coaches are getting overpaid, and how you're throwing money at these guys who have no common sense, because they just want to go where they're going to get the most money, but they're going to realize this is not benefiting me and my draft stock and getting better. And that might be at some point a reason why the transfer portal is going to be used more.
Yes.
So
it definitely goes into that decision. I mean, that is, again, can you go to a place you feel like you're going to get developed? You feel like you're going to go to a place that's not just about the money you're going to make now, but are you going to develop into the player that's going to have a long NFL career? If you're that caliber of player, everybody's not an NFL prospect. Everybody's not going to have a long NFL career. I do realize that, maybe right now, the here and now is more important for some people.
Right.
So, Justice, would you say SEC coaches were more recruiters versus developers? One of the reasons the Big Ten has been doing better. Hey, I think that's a great point. Because I can't tell you how many times Auburn's hired a guy and they go, man, he's an outstanding recruiter. You almost placed priority on that, being able to go out and get the top ranked guys, the top 5 and 4-star guys, and just fill your roster with them and go, okay, they can pretty much coach themselves or take care. We can add a little bit more, but we're getting the supreme talent.
The talent that you don't have to coach into them. That's what it is. You know how some kids are just, they come with it. It's in, it's programmed in them, and you can't coach ability. You can't coach speeds, things like that. I think that's exactly what's happening. And then they head over to Ohio State and Oregon and places like that where they just go and explode.
I agree. I mean, I think there's a lot to that. So the SEC's always placed high priority on hiring not just a coach, but somebody that's a really, really good recruiter. So I think that's it's a really, really good point. So, hey, we're going to be talking about this a lot, and over the next several years, you're going to see how this all plays out. Mm-hmm. And I do think one of the things that Randy and I started talking about yesterday and carried into today is how much priority you're going to place on kids coming out of high school. And when you look at that, you're still going to get guys from high school, but the amount of money you're willing to offer a kid, even if he's a 5-star, may not be near as much as what you have been doing in the past, because now the portal's so prominent and everybody's going to get more proven guys.
Right.
You're not willing to bring in a guy and let him sit and hope that he stays around to develop. You're wanting to say, hey, look, we can't really look into the future that much. And that's kind of what Randy's argument has been the whole time, where he calls dead money. And I know that is part of it. But the high school kids have to come to the realization that, you know what, their offer's probably not going to be what it has been in the past. So, because these colleges are going out and getting more proven guys.
Absolutely.
Out of the portal. You're still going to sign high school guys. You may not sign as many. Your class just may look completely different. Instead of signing 25, 28 high school guys, you may sign 12 to 15.
Yep.
But you got to be very particular on how you go do that and what you do. So it's just changing. Everybody's having to adapt. All right, we are up against our first break here, live on location at Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Don't go anywhere. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime at your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. We are live on location at one of the best places on earth, Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. We really mean that. I don't say that
Better
just
than Disney World, which is apparently the best place on earth. My
the
Disney.
happiest is the happiest place. I'm not sure. Like, look, we're Disney people, you know that, and we've been to Disney 800 million times. And I can just tell you, there are certain times, a lot of times, it ain't the happiest place on earth. I promise you.
Pepper Tree
Standing
is
in 2 or 3 hour lines and kids screaming and it's hotter than you know where. That doesn't really translate to be the happiest place on earth. So
but
anyway.
Pepper Tree is, so that's all that matters.
Absolutely. So yes, we're always happy when we're here. So make sure you come visit Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine in Montgomery and here in Auburn. We're in the Auburn location. The food is always tremendous. Jeff's the best in the business. Look, I love to cook. I love to get out and grill and do things like, I don't hold a candle to that man back there. I'm proud to say that. I have spoiled our family for every occasion, because we get food from Pepper Tree for 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, everything. And they're like, I already get texts. They're like, are you going ahead and ordering this? I'm like, if I ever don't, they may just kick me out of the house.
They're going to be mad. So best place to come for catering, everything.
Everything. So, hey, Coach Grable was just in here.
He was.
The gymnastics coach for Auburn. We had him on last time. We were here. I was just going to let y'all do the show last time because I couldn't talk. Yeah. And a lot of people may think that's great. They may think, hey, can y'all do that again? Can you lose your voice again? So
never. They've got the #1 team coming in tomorrow to have a meet in Neville Arena.
That's right.
So big night for the Auburn Tigers gymnastics team. So make sure you show out to Neville Arena.
And I will say this: we don't talk enough about some of these other sports sometimes, but gymnastics, like what Coach Graben's done for this program, and I remember what gymnastics used to be prior to him, and what he's been able to build and put Auburn in a situation where they made a Final Four not too long ago, and just now always a top-ranked program, and beating Alabama finally for the first time a couple of years ago, and what a tremendous program Alabama's had for a long time. They put more emphasis on gymnastics way before Auburn did, and then Auburn decided it was important, to do that, and Coach Graba's been able to build that. And then you get gymnasts in here like Suni Lee and all to bring international exposure to the program. So, a lot of credit to him and his staff, and being able to go out and recruit the top gymnasts in the world, not just in the country, but in the world. It has done wonders for this program. So, always go out and support our gymnasts, and it's fun. If you've ever been to a gymnastics meet, it is awesome.
It is one of the coolest sports ever. I wish I could have. I did it for a little bit, and then I hit a growth spurt.
Yeah.
And once I was hitting my feet on the bar, it was over for me. There was no way that I could keep doing it. And so I wish that it was something I could keep going and doing, but one of my best friends growing up, she owned a gym and everything, and so I was able to still go and watch.
Still got to do that.
Then coming to Auburn, and I think it was my sophomore year when SUNY came and did everything, and so unbelievable.
Tremendous to have somebody like her. And then
I had a great gymnastics time at Auburn.
And you had a great basketball time at Auburn.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone to those.
Yeah, you couldn't get in a lot of times. That's the only thing about that for a lot of people, is that you had to wait in line, and you either had to make a choice. You go to class or you go wait in line, because.
And I chose class, and everybody else should do that.
The most studious person to ever come through Auburn University.
That's
Somebody's
right. Hey,
got to
guys,
hold
did you
the time.
hear that?
Somebody's got to hold.
Studious person to come through Auburn in just 3.5 years.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the look that he had. So on that, so.
I'm okay with the transcripts. They don't matter anymore. I got a job.
Yeah. True. That's right. I didn't see it until I saw it on the screen. So you just punched me in the face, and I didn't know it. It's like.
While we're talking about Florida, why don't we talk about how the basketball team is headed to Gainesville on tomorrow and to play on Saturday?
Correct.
And that's going to be
it's a big game. Obviously, Auburn hasn't won in Gainesville in a long time, and coming off a big road win against Ole Miss. And this is a stretch here where you got Texas coming back home, and then you got Tennessee on the road. You got that Ole Miss game was a must-win to keep Auburn kind of on track to what they want to do. You and I kind of went through it the other night on the post-game show, and through orange and blue-colored glasses, we said Auburn could get to 10-8 in league play, but they're going to have to go on the road, and they're going to have to steal a couple. I'm not sure this one fits really the mold of where you can go steal one, because this is not a good matchup for Auburn as far as size. And I think the last couple of games, Auburn has found an identity. They've been going down low, and through Murph and some of these other guys, they've been able to have some success. But you're not going to be able to do that against Florida. You can't make 2 threes against Florida and expect to win. You're probably going to get your doors blown off if you do. So when Auburn drives to the basket, Faith, they're going to be kicking it out, and they've got to hit. You ain't got to hit them all. You got to hit 6 or 7 threes to give yourself a chance in this game.
There's no question. There's no way that you can go 1 of 9 or 2 of 13. Again, that's just unrealistic. And that's not how you're going to win through SEC games at all.
No, it's not. So we'll talk some more about that when we come back. We are up against a break for TV. Again, we're live on location at Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Would love for you to come out and take advantage of some of this awesome food and all the different wines that they have on tap. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So stay tuned. More of the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Senza Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Our show, which means it's time for Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, and guess where we are? We are at Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. I'm going to let you tell everybody how great Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine.
Thank you. We are at the one in Auburn, and guys, I mean, they have so much going on right now here to the point where it has been so busy. They're turning over completely from all the Christmas and holiday stuff to now they've got all the Valentine's and all the spring kind of stuff coming up and around. And I mean, Brett's already talked about how he can't even compete with Jeff and
can't compete,
the
not trying to,
and trying to grill some of the meat and everything like that in the back. And obviously, I can't do any of that. So this is why it's perfect for me to come here and get all my food, which I do for the most part. And I mean, even the wine selection, it's amazing. And so all the people here are awesome.
Do you want to risk messing it up, or do you want to go with a guaranteed thing? I mean,
exactly.
I kind of like to always go with a guaranteed thing.
That's
so,
right.
Pepper Tree can help you out for all your occasions. Check them out. Our program also brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation for your next construction project. They do all the pre-site work, everything that you need. No job too big or too small. Talked to Alexander yesterday, president of the company, and they're very busy. They got a lot of projects going on, but they can make room for you, whatever it is that you need done. Check them out, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation.
In Sensagreen, for air that is warm and clean, call them Sensagreen. With all the crazy weather that we're having, you want to make sure you have a reliable unit to get you from the 70-degree weather to 30-degree weather the next day, and a carrier unit is going to be the best thing for you. So make sure you call them Sensagreen because they're going to save you tons of money, and they're trusted and reliable, and that's basically all that you want.
That's what you want. When you want good, reliable people in your house, too, when they're coming to work on your stuff. So, all right, this is not about Auburn, but it's about what could be, affecting college
about
basketball.
Everything going on.
Yeah, it's just, when you think you've seen it all in the world of college athletics, then something else pops up, and then you've got this Charles Bediako situation at Alabama where he did enroll in school because, of course, they were planning this. It could be anybody, not just Alabama. This is not a shot at Alabama. Could have been anybody. Could have been Auburn, I guess, going out and saying, hey, we got some guys that entered the NBA draft, went undrafted, went to the G League, and now said, well, I still got some years of eligibility. Why can't I come back to school and re-enroll? Now, why should, since I signed a pro contract, mean that I can't come back and relinquish that and come back and play? And so now a judge in Tuscaloosa decided that you can do that. To kind of give you a little bit of background about Charles Bediako, who should be eligible immediately to play Saturday for Alabama. We'll see if that happens. But Charles Bediako played at Alabama for 2 years. He entered the 2023 NBA draft, went undrafted, played in the G League for 3 years, and is now really has 2 years, Faith, to play basketball in college if he wants to, based on everything. And so here is the whole sticky wicket. Who likes this? Like, should this be allowed? Should you be able to go and enter the draft and not get drafted, go play a couple of years in the sub league, a G League. Hey, now I'm going to say this about European players too. And Auburn's got a very key piece on their team in Philip Jovic, and he's a great person, and he works hard. You and I witnessed that.
Yeah.
But here's what's happening. I guess if you say for one, you say for all, and that's why this is being challenged. And now we will see. And Luke, I thought Luke, who's a big Bammer for us, came on the show this morning on the comment side, Faith, and said, look, I'm not for this, but if we're going to be allowed to do that, then I'm glad that we can do it, and we'll see what everybody decides to do. Will they follow suit? Will they boycott that? Whatever path everybody takes on this thing, we'll see how it plays out. I think if it holds water, you're gonna start seeing everybody else do it.
100%.
That's my deal.
That's where all of this is headed, though. And if it's starting in basketball, it's going to end up in football. And so what's going to happen if Ty Simpson doesn't like his draft pick or whatever
it's coming.
Guess what?
We know it's coming.
What if he comes back to college football? I mean, to me, after signing somewhere and, practicing and whatever it might be, the other thing is and I know that there's a lot of age gaps already in college sports because you have 5th year seniors, 6th year seniors, all these different things. But the difference when you were talking about Philip and Charles Bediako, where Philip is a freshman in college and he's 20 years old.
True. But he has played in a pro league.
He has played in a pro league, yeah. But Charles Bediako is 23, and after spending 2 years at the G League level.
And should this be taken into account? That's his first time to go to college, like you said, Philip. So he's never been to college. A guy that's been in college, played, moved on.
I think
and
the
then coming
age
back,
level is really what makes such a difference.
I think there's a lot of factors.
But is that discrimination if you say their age is a certain?
Look, in the court of law, and lawyers, they can make anything happen that they want to make happen. Like, just saying. And for all you attorneys that are watching and all of you judges that are watching, I'm right.
This will be a good time for us to get Travis Wisdom.
I'd love to hear what Travis said.
See what he has to
if
say.
I can get him to quit bird hunting, now I know that's the pot, but if he quit traveling the country and bird hunting, maybe he can find a little time to jump on here with us and talk about this. Is interesting. Like, what legalities are out there? So, Mike, I'm not jumping in the portal going back to CAC. I promise. That ship, I have left that ship.
I'm not going to let him. So
don't worry. I'm not going back there. So love CAC. I'm not taking a shot, but that part's over for me. I'm moving in another direction. So, all right, we are up against another break here. We're live on location at Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Always love being here. We have a lot more coming your way right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everybody, to the noon show for the Auburn Blitz.
Too busy scrolling on, looking at all these updates. Hey, I'm fine with you bringing it in and out on Blitz. I'm all for it. I'm great. I'm here for it. We are here at Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine.
Yeah.
Love it here. And
hey,
this
one of the best places to be.
place has been wrapped up.
Yeah, they've got a lot of changes happening right now here at this Auburn location that we are at right now, and then also at the one in Montgomery. And so next week, there are going to be some beautiful changes made to both stores. And so everything's going to be ready for all of your Valentine's Day and summer, spring kind of needs that you have. Lots of wines.
All kind of, yeah. I get overwhelmed when I look at those wine selections.
But guess what? Their employees know everything.
They do. You ask them a question, they can lead you in the right
There
direction.
was a wine tasting behind us earlier.
See there? We've been to wine tastings here. We've been to events here, and they've been spectacular. So check out Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine again. Appreciate J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation and
Sense Green for air that's warm and clean.
Very warm right now. All right, Justin, tell us which one. I know we've talked about a bunch of players here. Which one are you alluding to
Charles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last day for Alabama to add a course is the 14th. And then.
But I think he was already enrolled. I do think he was enrolled before.
So they've known that this is going to happen.
They were prepping for it to happen. They went ahead and got him in place in case it was able to be, because all you got to do is drop out. I mean, you don't have to go. There's nothing that says you got to follow. You can drop out. You can drop your classes. But what you can't do is enroll past the date. So they went ahead and had been thinking about this. It just didn't pop up out of the blue. This was thought about and kind of premeditated. So they put themselves in place, though, if a judge could overrule or put a restraining order on the deal, which they did. Now he's eligible to play temporarily until they get it all figured out. You know, that's why I think Auburn did the best thing in the world in 2010 with Cam Newton, when everybody's like, well, you need to sit Cam Newton, you need to sit Cam Newton. Like, why would you do that? Because if you sit him and then they rule he was eligible and he didn't play in those games, then you just screwed yourself. So Auburn took the stance of, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to keep doing the things that we've been doing. And then when they rule it, if they say the whole season's thrown out, we'll just take that risk. And it worked out, because if Auburn had benched Cam Newton going in that Georgia game, they would have lost. They'd have lost a chance to play for a national title. And all of it was rendered fine after they went through it. So don't punish yourself. Let them try to punish you. It's been the mantra for so long.
So we need to talk about how the Kentucky coach was saying that if the NCAA ruled that if he could play,
if they rule it, the guy can play, and the judges pretty much said like Bediako could play, the NCAA still could say, well, that's not kosher with our rules and regulations, so we can keep you out of the tournament. But obviously that has been something was put in the thing by the judge where the NCAA can't do that. They can't punish Alabama for that.
Which to me is basically saying that, again, the fact that these judges are able to overrule, and who are these NCAA attorneys or lawyers that are coming up with these? Are there these contracts that people are supposed to abide and follow by, and that they're just not putting anything in there with clear guidelines, and that's why there's this gray area that they're able to go around? I'm confused.
To me, it simply boils down to this. The NCAA has rules, and anytime anybody challenges their rule, they take it to court or they take it to the legal system, and the legal system tells the NCAA they can't enforce that rule based on whatever grounds. So all you got to do is just go sue. Just go say, hey, I don't think that's right. I think I should be able to do this, or I think I should be able to do that. And they take it to the court system, and the NCAA loses every single time. Every time. So this judge in Tuscaloosa has way more power to put a restraint on the rule to make Charles Bediako immediately eligible while they try to sort through everything.
Right.
You heard Stephen Pearl's quote. I read that. He was on a show earlier, just a couple hours ago, and basically said it's a slippery slope based on rules we're given or lack thereof. Coaches are going to do what they have to do to win basketball games. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it wrong. And obviously, you've already seen what Nate Oates, his mindset is, hey, look, if I can get this guy back, we need a big man. If I can get Charles Bediako back, it's going to make our team so much better. So.
Yeah, I just think all of this has started a fire that no one's going to be able to put out, and it's going to bleed into other sports, which is going to make everything more of a disaster if the NCAA doesn't get on it immediately.
God, it is so ruined. It's just so ruined. Everything is ruined.
Right.
Yeah, bring back Kessler and Jabari. Why not? I just – nobody I say this all the time. I said it to you this morning. I haven't found a single person Nobody has texted me, called me, made a comment on any of our shows.
That said this.
Said they love this. They go, oh man, this is outstanding. Aren't y'all enjoying this?
I just don't understand though. If you want to go play at the next level and want to go play in the NBA or something like that, and you make it to the G League and you're not happy or something, why on earth are you going to come back to the college level? Like,
right.
Because it's all because of the money. That's why.
I'm going to go extreme here, and it's probably going to make some people mad, but we live in a society where we can't figure out that a man's not supposed to be playing the woman's sport. Okay? So why not gray up everything else?
Yeah.
Okay? And if you disagree with me on that, I apologize to you. You can go choose to watch something else. But I do not agree with that. I have a daughter, and it ain't right. Like, there is a reason there is a divide there. And
if people can't choose the difference between a man and woman, why can they choose between who can play what sport at what age and what time they can? I don't.
Some of the most obvious things in the world, people have found a way to gray them up.
No,
and I just don't understand how you can even have an educated discussion on that being right. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm just saying that's how everything, I guess, now can be up for debate. The most obvious things all the time for years and decades and whatever that now we question. And somehow you get in a room with supposedly educated people and they go, well, I don't really know what the definition of that is. Really? Really? Okay. All right. We're up against our final break of the show. Stay tuned. One final segment coming up here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensagreen.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
To the Auburn Blitz final segment here on the program. And again, as you just saw, for all the people that are online watching, Jeff just hooked up Faith, and I get the benefit of it being her birthday because he cooked me one too. So look, are you kidding me?
I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't think anyone can wipe this smile off.
Yeah, you're
my
smiling. Your
face.
face is going to be hurting because you've been smiling so much. So.
And I'm
but
so
you're supposed
excited.
to smile when it's your birthday.
Hey, and I'm always smiling at Pepper Tree anyway.
I mean, yeah.
But
So
these
this just
people
makes
just
it
make
even
everything
extra.
so much better.
This just
And
makes it even extra. So yeah, this is phenomenal. Thanks to Kathy and Paula and Jeff every time we come here for making us feel so welcome, and we're so proud to be partnered with them here on the Auburn Blitz and everything. Saw a video somebody sent us about our noon show just a minute ago, giving us a promo. Man, just so many of y'all out there that send your positive comments. We know a few of you out there like to send some shots. That's fine. We'll take those too. Hey, we're probably here for it. And I probably deserve them way more than she does. But anyway, appreciate all of you so much for finding us. And we're over 14,400 subscribers now. They just keep climbing every day. It's amazing. It's humbling. You know, I started this thing a long time ago on the TV side with Randy, and you know, we have morphed and kind of gotten into some different things. But starting this podcast really with you last January has vaulted us to another level, and I can't say enough bragging on you on your birthday of what you brought to the table. And hey, look how great you are at this now. Like, you came in as a newbie out of college. I asked a lot of you, and you were willing to take it on. Let me just say that. You never said no. You never said, I don't want to be put in that position. You took the bull by the horns, and you ran with it. And all of you out there make us feel, I mean, you make us feel so good. And we do this show for y'all every day. You know, we love doing it, and we love the fun and the camaraderie. But all of these comments that come in over here, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that's what we do it for. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday
And
to
thank you, Mike. Mr. Albee said, where is the place located? Off of Bent Creek in Auburn.
Yes.
And then in Pepper Tree, Montgomery, they have a location there too. And then Mike asked how old I am. It's going to be my golden birthday, so 23 on the 23rd. So I'm old now.
Exactly. Not old.
Old?
No. You see which side of the screen's old, okay, and which side is not. So
that
doesn't.
true.
Yeah, it's very true. It's out. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, you. I know. So,
I need a job.
yeah, pay me later.
What? So that you can get all the perks.
All those free jobs. Hey, I got as many free jobs as you want. Hey, so you come on, we'll take the help. To kind of close out here at Pepper Tree, we got a couple more minutes here before we get off. Again, you know, looking at this situation, will Auburn pull the trigger? Does Auburn have anybody enrolled? Did they know about this? Are they going to try to add to their roster? Are any of these other programs going to try to? We're going to monitor this. This is going to be interesting to watch.
Here's what I'm starting to think about. If people are able to get around the schooling and the enrollment of the university for classes,
Yep.
that's where I think a lot of people are going to be able to, after all this has happened, go ahead and get into it.
Right.
And even though, so what about the whole class situation? I mean, you heard Carson Beck say he hadn't been to school in 2 years. How much does school really matter in coming back to the university to play for a few seasons or whatnot? The first person that comes in after enrollment is closed will be the opening of all of this and a huge disaster. And so waiting, honestly, at this point to hear if somebody moves forward with it post-enrollment and all of
Right.
that.
Mike said the players even still go to class.
That's the whole problem here.
So
The only one I can say that I know did go to class was Chad Baker Mazzara when he was at Auburn, because we had our Spanish class together, and if he wasn't there, one of the coaches would show up.
How about that?
And that was always an interesting conversation.
I'm sure it was.
I'd say, he's on the way, don't worry, it's okay.
Oh
it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's coming over here.
And our teacher would sure make sure that somebody would find out if he did not come.
Right,
But-
right. Hey, you know what? I think we kind of laugh at a lot of this stuff, but it is sad that we've lost the whole point of why you go play college.
Wait, he just brought up such a good point. Mr. Robbie said, do you remember when we tried to get a big earlier in the year because Amico Borum had to medical.
Right.
And then they were saying, oh, maybe because of that. What's going to happen now there?
You know what? I just remember the days when we sat a couple of guys. Bruce Pearl sat a couple of guys, Purefoy and Wiley. And why did he? I think he figured out, I'm never doing that again.
Right.
Because I'm going to make them come in and tell me that you can't do this, or not going to sit guys while they try to decide on if it's right or not.
Right.
So everybody's just going to move forward, and then if they want to come in there and you just challenge it. So, all right. That's going to wrap us up here on the show today for TV. Again, we want to thank everybody so much for your hospitality. Thank Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine for allowing us to come here all the time and do our program, and our sponsor of our post-game shows through football and basketball season. We appreciate them so very much. Again, happy birthday to you out there.
Thank
Faith,
you.
Again, turning 19, right?
That's right.
We'll just say that. And so Mr. Albee said, turn up. Yeah, it's your birthday.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we appreciate it so much. For Faith Richardson, I'm Brett Richardson. We enjoyed it. We hope you do. Have a great weekend, everybody.